you've announced that on home video there's going to be an extended cut coming.
Yeah.
Do you consider that the director's cut, an extended cut?
We call it the ultimate cut because it really, to me, it's the, it's a deeper dive into that world, and I think it really there's storylines in there that get fleshed out by the longer version.
My question is, because I've mentioned I'm looking forward to seeing it, is it a lot of, I believe it's 30 minutes, is it a lot of character stuff? Is it action stuff? Is it everything?
I would say that we didn't really take out much of the, Superman Batman story because I felt like, that's kind of the movie. But there was some sort of like interstitial stuff that surrounds the story that kind of finishes some of the ideas that we kind of trimmed back, and I think that's really what you get. There's a little bit of action. There's a little bit of sort of violence that we kind of trimmed out a little bit for the MPAA that we kind of put back. Just like in the warehouse rescue, Batman warehouse rescue. There's a couple shots of Doomsday that were too intense, and then there's a little bit longer ending, sort of the ending sequence, and then there's the opening of the movie. The North African sequence is really much different.
I understand. So you're basically saying that the footage is from the entire film.
Yeah.
And it just sort of fleshes things out.
Yeah.
Because one of the things, listen, I love the action. I do. And I think I said this to you on Man of Steel. Like, I love the character beats between when characters, like, just Clark talking to Perry.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that is what, like, I really resonate with.
Yeah, I love it.
So, I guess my question is, are there a lot more dialogue scenes between certain characters?
Yeah, there are.
Is there one bit or one scene that came really close to being in the theatrical release?
Yeah, I think a lot of it did, frankly. I mean, it was in there, till like very recently. So all of it's finished and really kind of, it was really just a function of time, to be honest, because I think that, the movie's long now, long-ish. I don't think it's long, but, when you get over 2.5 hours, people start getting nervous. The studio starts getting nervous. I'm not Jim Cameron, who just is like, no, it's 3 hours, suck it, which is cool, by the way. I wish, it's a cool move. I'm into it. So I just wanted to try and, get it at a length that was, workable.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll say this to you right to your face. I mean, I think that the Watchmen theatrical cut is good, but the director's cut is phenomenal. Like, it just adds those beats that are so key.
I agree 100%. The like, if you ever watch, by the way, the thing that's amazing is, like, if you watch Watchmen on TNT or whatever, they have a TV cut, like the airplane cut, and it's the movie. It's in there. Like, when you watch it, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. But all of the sort of edges get knocked off of it, by this, just the nature of putting something that's kind of that, kind of rough on TV.